What is going on, cryptocurrency investors? My name's Landon. You're watching Crypto Review Central. I provide multiple cryptocurrency news videos every single day, so if you're an investor, subscribing is a great idea. It is a hyper-evolving market, and if you blink, you might miss something. Click that white bell notification and stay tuned to the end of the video to find out how you can enter yourself into a Bitcoin giveaway. Today we are talking specifically about U42, not only the platform, the complete ecosystem, and the new ERC20 token called U42 that is going to be powered by BlockChain, and a change of business model from an existing software company that has an estimated revenue of $20 million. It's a very interesting platform that is based on an existing company that's interested in changing their model towards blockchain powered assets due to the inherent benefits that come with blockchain technology, all powered by Ethereum smart contracts, and backed by U42 Incorporated, an Atlanta-based parent company of 6 subsidiaries which span the entire entertainment spectrum. Originally called Kiz Studios, we're going to go into the very exhaustive 71-page white paper that outlines the complete methodology and some code as to how they're going to build it and how the entire process is going to work. They're trying to tokenize entertainment and solve some very chronic problems that the actual entertainers are yearning for. It is the world's first social entertainment venue designed around a cryptocurrency ecosystem where creators can engage with fans like never before, all powered by the blockchain. The ICO public sale begins in 24 days with it currently open to accredited investors. The platform itself was being developed prior to the introduction of blockchain technology and prior to the actual developers deciding that blockchain powered assets are the way to go. It's the best current practice for disrupting the existing infrastructure that squeezes the life out of small content creators. The platform itself bringing together games of which they have a successful business in the mobile game development sector, music, video, sports, news, and more, giving users everything they want in one central social space. Their non-native platform is designed around a cryptocurrency ecosystem, specifically Ethereum ERC20 tokens, where record labels, studios, artists, authors, and creators of any type can engage with fans and maximally monetize every transaction, with a roadmap that began in 2016 and as outlined in their very exhaustive token white paper and their technical white paper, which is the bulk of the 71 pages and includes everything from the use of the ERC20 token to how the token is going to power the ecosystem and a multitude of example use cases, along with how they're actually going to develop the token application, which include the deployment parameters, development and testing, public test, and the mainnet, which is of particular interest to those blockchain developers. It starts with the proposition and a description of the current ecosystem being fractured and very analog, which is absolutely true, and works in favor of large production houses who do not want to change their business model. To reach audiences, artists have to expend an increasing amount of effort jumping through hoops that these large production houses set up, spending more time on that than actually creating content. More often than not, their content is never heard or seen because of the red tape holding them back and a lot of these inherent problems in the current infrastructure. U42 seeks to eliminate this problem by removing the middlemen from the equation. Enter blockchain technology. No longer is a studio or label needed to bridge the gap between the artist and the audience, all of which is powered by blockchain with a focus on monetization for the creator. It's a social entertainment platform that puts artists and fans in control like never before, enabling new levels of discoverability and success. The platform serves as a venue for distribution, content creation, collaboration, and consumption, bringing content creators and consumers together, giving the creators a new avenue for monetization and providing rewards and incentives for users, which is needed for the blockchain ecosystem to operate. They will act as validators to the system. Users can interact through social, music, video, gaming, and more, bringing together a variety of consumers, of which U42 Incorporated operates a very successful Kiz Studios, which is their flagship gaming studio. With over 7 years of successful development, they have immersive titles from hardcore online games to mobile titles. They have a casual games studio located also in Georgia, and a variety of existing partners. The company's been around since 2006, and U42 Incorporated has largely operated in the background of Kiz Studios, which includes a full animation studio with CGI animation for full feature film and television series, as well as their in-game commercial content. They also develop commercials and in-game content for the gaming studios, and their development team brings a wealth of experience. Their CEO, Chris Morrow, has been a CEO of U42 since 2007, and prior to that held 2 CEO positions for a combined 9 years experience, as well as an IT executive with, you guessed it, Blockbuster. So he recognizes the benefit of adapting to new and disruptive technologies that are driving this space. I'm primarily interested in the Chief Technology Officer because that's going to be the driving force of the blockchain side of U42. With Christian Millerons being a software engineer, technology consultant, and a business developer, being a partner and CEO of Salt Glass Media till very recently, and been a part of the U42 team since 2008. As they outline the U42 token, they comment on blockchain technology affording the company a method of decentralized control which is core to their vision. By implementing a token economy, U42 will start to decrease the need for third-party merchant services and puts creators in the driver's seat. The U42 token is going to serve as a layer of U42's marketplaces to commercially incentivize participation, discovery, and curation. The tokens will be activated on the network by content creators and brands in order to promote content. And they do talk about the company history right on the white paper, explaining their initial mission in 2006 was to develop digital content that accompanied toys, video games, and animation properties based on original cohesive storylines and IP. With the advent of free-to-play mobile games, they changed their business model. And in 2014, they conceived an entertainment product that would bring together games, music, video, news, and more, which is the U42 platform, all contained within a shared social space. And while developing this platform, so this is why I say it existed prior to them implementing the ERC20 Ethereum system, they recognize that they're building an ideal environment for the use of an encrypted token to automate and use microtransactions, as well as the security and immutability, as well as transparency that is inherent with blockchain technology, and more specifically, the distributed ledger. They've worked with legal and accounting advisors to develop the U42 ICO, and sale is set to begin in just over 20 days. The product is what is really going to set this asset apart from other competitors and specifically other ICOs right now, as development has been ongoing for several years now and has recently shifted focus into blockchain tech. Their biggest goal is to foster better connection between content creators and their audiences. All of that is yet to be seen and will be available for evaluation upon release of the U42 platform. They want the platform to be accessible to users no matter where they are or what content they love to consume. That's why they're building U42 in HTML5, ensuring that it's going to work seamlessly across all desktop, tablet, and mobile browsers, while the U42 token system will be powered by ERC20. With snapshots of how the platform is going to look across a variety of features, it's a very well thought out project. And the existing partnerships show a certain amount of support that has already been developed and relationships that have been fostered with Earbits, MediaNet, and digital game publishers. The platform will launch content across video, music, and games in a new, intuitive way. And I'm really interested to see how it all rolls out and what kind of algorithms they use for content discovery, as Google continues to get bigger and seems to be always listening, providing ads that I'm pretty sure I didn't type into my computer, I merely talked about. And with all of those algorithms locked away tightly behind closed doors, its blockchain technology brings inherent transparency that is going to be so refreshing, particularly in the entertainment industry, which is increasingly getting accused of smoke and mirrors and everything is not the way it seems. I really hope the marketing of this asset takes off, and I really hope anybody that's currently interested based on this video checks the white paper out and does their own research on this asset. 1 Ethereum will net you over 1,000 U42 tokens, which works out to approximately 0.0096 Ethereum. Accredited investors are able to purchase the ICO right now, with the public sale going live on July 2nd. They have 525 million tokens to become available, 315 million of which will be released during the ICO. They have a well thought out plan to continue the platform operations and network operations, and outline the supply and logic as based on reasonable and marketable limits for the ICO, as well as a sustainable utility token driven economy that meets anticipated platforms increasing demand, with a 15% bonus in the first phase of public sale. And once they hit 87.5 million tokens sold, they will be hosting a token burn, which is always of interest to investors. And the rest of the 71 pages is very technical code based, and a full explanation of all of the use cases and how it will function, all powered by the U42 token. I highly recommend you acquaint yourself with white papers, what makes a good white paper, and why all of this exhaustive detail is of benefit to us, the investors, who are on the outside looking in and wondering, should we get our feet wet with this ICO? As many cryptocurrency investors know, and you always hear stories of people doing increasingly well on ICOs. If you got in on a number of assets that are currently in the top 25 during their ICO, investing just $1,000 can easily net you 6 figures. Only 12 months later, ICOs are currently the best way for you to get rich quick, which seems to be an increasing trend, and I do not encourage it. It is much better to dollar cost average some assets that you fundamentally believe in than try to play the Russian roulette game of picking good ICOs. All of that is, of course, very dependent on your overall experience and knowledge base in software development, particularly blockchain architecture. And don't let the 71 pages intimidate you, because everybody starts somewhere, and all it takes is time and effort to do some specific keyword searches and understand how things are developed, understand some of the blockchain development side of these assets, so you can better vet which asset is actually going to function and which ones are all smoke and mirrors, of which there are many, with an increasing focus from regulatory bodies and an open investigation in the United States on cryptocurrency price manipulation from the Department of Justice and the Commodities and Futures Trading Commission. The onus is on you to do your own research, but with the advent of the information age, all of the tools with which you can learn how to navigate these complicated and dense markets are made available to you, and with an increased focus on the decentralization of this information with the booming blockchain industry space, it has never been easier for you to fully tackle the idea of being an informed cryptocurrency investor. U42 is trying to tokenize entertainment, and I'm incredibly excited to follow the ongoing developments in this asset, as well as other assets that are setting up for launch in the blockchain space. We covered Derico recently, as well as Apollo and Sharpay. The list of ICOs that have great ratings is extensive, and many of these assets will launch very successfully. Keep it locked right here at Crypto Review Central for all the changes in these ongoing markets. Many analysts are calling for the biggest bull run the market has ever seen to occur in the last half of this year. All of that has yet to be seen, and all we can do is continue to monitor the markets as they change. We're also giving away $50 in Bitcoin. All you have to do is smash that like button and comment something of value, along with a Bitcoin address to get yourself entered. This has been a deep dive on the U42 token, which is about to launch an ICO, as well as Kiz Studios and the U42 social lifestyle entertainment platform that was well in development before applying blockchain technology and is currently estimated to take in almost $20 million. Being in the space for over 10 years now, it makes a lot of sense why this token would do very well. So let me know below what you think about U42. What do you think about the company changing its business model to first focus on mobile games when that market was booming, and now to shift into blockchain technology? It looks like they are really trying to push the envelope in content creation and the way we consume that content. My name is Landon, you're watching Crypto Review Central, and until next time everyone.